Dressmakers and friends, welcome again on the channel. In today's tutorial, let's learn how to use this pearl setting machine. This is a tool that helps you to get your pearl beads on your fabric without having to stitch the beads with your needle and your thread. Here's what the tool looks like, and in this video I'm going to be making use of heavy fabric and a very light fabric. You will find this video helpful. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe. These are the beads that I usually use with this pearl setting machine. These beads do not come with holes in them, so they are referred to as holeless beads. Okay, so and I have a size 4 and a size 6 right here on my table. This is a size 4 and this is a size 6. Next we have these dies which comes inside of the pack of this pearl setting machine, and you can see this comes in size 2, 4, 6 and 8. This is compatible with the size of bead, so the size 2 dies work with a size 2 bead and a size 4 dies work with a size 4 beads, and so on and so forth. So this is how this dies, you can see it is placed at that top part just as seen. Next we are going to be needing these pins. You can either buy them or a sample will always come with the first one that comes with the pack, which you might need for practice. So it will come with a pin. This pin has a flat bottom and a spiky top. Okay, the pin goes to the bottom and your pearls bead go to the top. So the pin goes to the bottom with a flat bottom down, just as you see me sliding it in, just like that. You also need your fabric, which you must have marked the point where you want the beads to be set in. Okay, next I'm going to place the bead. Remember, these beads do not have any holes in them, so when you are choosing yours, make sure you choose the right one. Okay, now I'm going to take out that dies to put the right dies into it that fits the size of that bead. Okay, so I would screw it in just as you see me doing now. Make sure that you match the dies to the size of your bead. Okay, so just screw it in just as seen. Remember, the pin goes to the bottom and then the pearls goes into it at the top. Okay, can you see it fits now just perfectly? Now place your fabric where you have marked. Okay, and then you are just going to press this handle. Can you see this red handle, just like that, and pull it out, and that's it. Your pearls is already in. All right, it's just as simple as that. Take a look at how I'm going to be doing that again. Pearls go into the top, your pin goes into the bottom. Ensure the flat bottom goes down and the spiky part turns up. Place your fabric inside of the tool just like this and press this handle. Pull out, and then you see that you have your pearls already set in. Okay, now all you need to do is follow the pattern that you have drawn or the outline that you have drawn, which you want to have your beads on, and then you keep repeating this process until you cover the entire pattern or outline that you intend to bead on. If you are working with multiple sizes of beads, just as you see me doing right now, all you need to do is change the size of the top dies when you need to work with the smaller or the bigger size. Okay, or you finish up with one size first with the dies, and then you change the dies to match the appropriate bead. Okay, if you have any question, please drop your questions in the comments. I'm going to attend to them as soon as I get them. All right, so you might have a question that says, can I use this on any other type of fabric? Now this fabric that I'm working on right now is heavyweight. You can see that the fabric is fused together 2 layers, so this fabric is thick. However, if you stick around till the end of this video, you are going to see how I used a tool, which is an illusion net, with this as well. I'm also going to be showing you a tool that you may already have that you can also use to set your pearls as well. So just stick around till the end of this video. There's still a lot to learn right here. Now I'm almost done with the outline. I'm going to show you what I have just in a bit. You can see that that flower pattern is already coming out. So despite the fact that this was not like bead embroidery with needle and thread, it still came out great. And I'm going to be showing you the back of that fabric pretty soon. You can see how beautiful the back and how neat it still comes out. Can you see? So it's still really neat and nice, so you have nothing to worry about. In a moment, I'm going to be showing you another tool which you can also use to set your pearls, just like this tool. This is a grommet machine. I know some of you might have seen this before, some of you may already have it. So a grommet machine can also use the pearl setting dies. You can see this yellow dies. You can see this is a set of dies. It also works with a grommet machine just like this. It also works the same way. So if you have this machine, go and get the pearl setting dies, install it, and it works just the same way. All right, I know that was helpful, right? So if you have not given me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs up for that tip I just showed you. So quickly, let me show you how to use this as well on a mesh or a tool or any net. Okay, so if your question is, can this work on any type of fabric, the answer is yes, it can, because you see us use it on heavy fabric just a while ago, and now I'm using it on very light fabric. So the whole steps and sequence to use it is still the same thing. Get your pins into the pin dies, put your pearls into the pearl dies, and then bring the two together. Use the appropriate dies for the appropriate pearl. And you can also take off this rubber that I'm fixing back. You can remove it, you can put it back. Just do you, and your outfit will still come out great. Can you see how pretty this looks? Take a look at it. No thread, no sew. I know that you have found this interesting and you can't wait to get a hold of your own pearl setting machine and use it on your next project. Thanks for watching this video. Do let me know if you have any questions. Also, leave me some sweet comments down in the comment section and give this video a thumbs up. I'll see you again in the next tutorial. Don't stop being creative.